Hey, what's up, good people? What's going on? Yeah, y'all probably seen some activity on my account earlier. Me and, you know, my homie Jazz, we were um, launching our live for our podcast. We've been doing this podcast titled the Yeah Man Yeah podcast. I believe we started in 2020 or 2021, and we are moving from IG, we're moving from Instagram to YouTube because YouTube just allowed you know uh, account users to go live um, with each other. So now that they have that feature, and we've been trying to get that feature for a while with different other third party software, that because some people was already doing it via Zoom. I think something else is called something calm. I can't think of it right now, but shout out to Nikki and Moose. They've been doing the split screens and just doing that podcast, and you know they definitely inspired our podcast. Well, they inspired me um, to develop some good content, to tell some to provide not only just content but to provide some stories. But me and Jazz, we started just by just wanting to have conversation, just being able to just us being able to still stay in contact over the years. And you know he's been one of my best friends, you know um, since we had met and connected in our early days, and we stayed in contact. Um, I mean, the story goes on, but if you want to catch up with some of the earlier episodes, they're on Yeah Man Yeah podcast on IG. If you type in Yeah Man Yeah podcast, you can access some of the earlier episodes there. But we're also starting fresh on YouTube. You'll be seeing a few episodes from us. Uh, but yeah, today, you know, um, I'm just, grateful to be able to hop on here and give you guys an update. You know, sip of this coffee real fast, but you know, it's been many things that's been in development since this new year has started in 2023. I moved uh, in the first 2 weeks of January. I moved to two different places. One a personal spot for myself, and another a new work studio space. Um, and I'm looking to do a few things out of that space. I'm sure it's going to be many more spaces to come, but that's to start me off. Hearts and Heroes Studios, because I made an announcement that I wanted to, you know, connect with and bring on board interns and assistants. And, we've been combing through some of the inquiries. I've been trying to get to them as soon as I can, but I haven't been able to even stay put to be able to uh, bring on anybody just of yet. But definitely looking to buckle down on that, as soon as possible. So for those who have seen the post on IG that I posted, I think it was well over a month ago now. Um, thank you for sending out your resumes when you did, and we have been combing through some of them, and just be patient with me, please. I appreciate your patience. Um, Recently, I had just shared on my IG the unveiling of the Muggsy Bogues Air Force One legacy mural art that I did, that my cousin Taisha Bowes had commissioned me to do for her father, Muggsy Bowes. Um, and she booked me in the summer months. She wanted to do something special for his birthday. So um, I was definitely excited to bring that to y'all, finally. That was, we filmed that on his birthday, actually. And, you know, uh, it's, I'm just grateful to be able to use my gift, you know what I mean, and share with the world. And And then it just so happened that, the people who I get a chance to share with is like Muggsy Bowes or, Allen Iverson, Tyrone Lue, Keith Booth. I've done several few pieces as of now. But for those who've been ride or die on this channel, y'all have seen me, uh, upload content that I would actually, shoot music videos. I would write some of the videos. I would bring people on to help me with, the filmmaking process, because filmmaking is a collaborative process. Um, and I just wanted everybody who I was connected to be involved in some way. If they was holding a camera, or if they was, if they said one or two ideas that an actor should say, I gave them writers credit. Or if they held the camera from the corner while I got another angle, I gave them the camera credit, because I wanted everybody that was connected to my project to feel like, everybody is important. So if you see a few of my projects, I would like to always implement like the movies, as far as the club music. I mean, the club, not club music, but club music too. But if you've seen any of those party promotion videos, I will always try to, create a movie theme in the beginning. Shout out to the Cool Guys, Tay Rock, rest in peace to G Songs. Um, it was a lot of history that was in that nightlife, that I'm grateful to have documented. Um, but yeah, that's on my YouTube. But over the years, I've grown, because when I first was shooting, videos, I've always told, whether it was party promoters, whether it was music artists, that, hey, if I shoot this, man, I want to shoot just like a movie, because, that's my goal. I always would tell the people who I would work with, or the people who would hire me to film their parties, or so on and so forth. Like, look, man, I want to shoot movies. That's my goal. So if we're gonna do this, I'm gonna turn you to an alien. Or, yo, if we do this, we're gonna have to do it this way. And some of the artists, they was down for it, because they was used to like shooting just a video in the studio, or shooting a video at a location at a hotel, and they just kept it moving. But yeah, luckily for me, you know what I'm saying, I even had a camera to do so. I've always wanted a camera, you know, um, and how I stumbled across some of my cameras back in the day, like, as my friend told me one day, he was like, "Yo, you relocated the cameras. You didn't take them. You relocated the cameras." And I'm like, "Okay, that's a good way to say it." But yeah, um, man, I was a stone cold thief back in the day, man. I'm talking about, like, I was going hard in the paint as a teenager. You know what I mean? But yeah, stories like this, as I'm talking to y'all, that's some of the stories that, me and Jazz, we kind of like uh, talk about on the pod. And that's all we will love to do, is just to share conversations. So for those who've been like interested, or wanted to tap in and know a little bit more about me, that's one place to start. But every once in a while, I'm gonna be doing like what do you call it? Like these video logs, or these yeah, like video entries. I'm gonna be doing this more often, just to leave a little something here and there. But I hope that everybody is going to have. I mean, I hope everybody have a great, phenomenal, what's this, Wednesday, and do whatever your heart desires. Make sure that you inspire. Make sure you be a blessing. You know what I'm saying? If you are blessed, it's out there to be a blessing to those who are in need, and just keep it pushing. This is Hump Day, right? Wednesday is Hump Day, so let's just keep it pushing, right? So, in closing, is there anything else I want to say? Let me know. Let me know what you guys want to know. For those who might stumble across this video, if seen some things that I created, because I've documented, uh, my friend DeAndre McCullough, rest in peace. The Safe Streets. I've documented a few people in my travels, in Baltimore, on the West Coast, Spokane, Washington, um, Phoenix, Arizona, is where I, reconnected with Jazz when Jazz went out there for college, and he came back to Baltimore, seeing me, and was like, "Yo, you want to come out to Phoenix?" And at that time, I had some legal situations that you know I wasn't ready to take care of, so I fled Baltimore. Um, but we'll get into that too. But yeah. So if there's anything you guys want to hear about, or just definitely comment. What I mean, leave a comment below. But I do have a few items on my site by akioevans.com. I'm gonna be pushing more so one of ones this year for pieces that I might create, whether it be hoodies, t-shirts. I will do a series of collections, but being though that some of my demand has reached, um, with the sneakers, and I might take a big order here and there until I get like the internships and the assistants down pat where I'm able to have a more fluctuating workflow. I'm going to be doing one of one pieces that I might release on the site every once in a while. So be on the lookout for that. By Akio Evans, that's BYAKIOEVANS. And follow me on IG if you haven't. Follow me on all social media platforms at Akio Evans. And also follow the Yeah Man Yeah podcast, which will be going live and having episodes uh, on here, on this channel right here. So much love, much respect. Make it a great one, y'all. Peace.